Hello everyone, I'm Dawn Getke. I'm a middle-aged, working-class, cisgender white woman living in the Midwest portion of the United States. My niece and nephews call me Tante Dawn. In this video, I'll introduce you to my channel, Tante Dawn Sustainability 201. Like many others, I've realized that our present system, take, make, waste, is unsustainable and can't continue. We need to move from this system to some other system. I'm just not sure what that system is. Is it sustainability, or regenerative economy, steady state economy? I'm not sure. At this point, I'm still exploring and questioning these options. So the purpose of this channel is to pose practical questions about the transition and to share practical advice gained along the way. Let me give you just a couple examples of the types of practical questions I tend to ask on this channel. There's a lot of buzz in the sustainability movement to move away from our present way of doing farming, to move toward more local farming, permaculture farming, or small farms where they grow diverse crops. And I think that that's all well and good, but what I wonder is, does that mean that we're not going to grow wheat anymore? And then, of course, if we're not growing wheat, that means goodbye to one of my favorite foods, bread. So one of the practical questions I'm going to ask is, exactly how do we have to think about how our eating is going to change in any new system? Now, I've also encountered quite a few articles within the sustainability circles that propose that any new economic system that we're going to have to move to is going to have to be more local and regional. And maybe they'll become barter systems, or maybe we'll even have local currency. And again, I'm all for that. But when I stop to think about it, I wonder, how will that actually work when you want to pay for something that requires today's current currency? Something like Netflix. What happens to Netflix? I don't think I can live without my Netflix. So another practical question is, how do we make these things coexist? And we have to ponder these types of questions as we move away from take, make, waste towards something better. And it's going to be a long journey, and we'll have to take many small steps along the way. And as we're taking those small steps, we'll each be able to contribute small pieces of practical advice. So on this channel, I'm going to share practical advice I glean along the way. Examples of the topics I hope to cover are details of community solar garden membership, maybe a comparison of bamboo toilet paper brands, and even tips to eliminate plastic straws from our lives. And so far, I've told you all about what this channel is going to cover. So let me please describe to you the approach I hope to take and the philosophy I hope to take with this channel. Since the transition is still happening, and since this field is still developing, mistakes are bound to happen. I suggest we all give each other the space to admit our mistakes and continue our work. For instance, I used to think that cremation was the green alternative to modern commercial burial practices. But I've since learned that the energy-intense, high-temperature fires needed to burn a body mean cremation might not be the greenest solution. Lesson learned there. So I thanked the person who pointed this out to me, and I've adjusted my thinking. Now, had I made a video about cremation, I would have provided some sort of update or edit to the video, encouraging viewers to explore the new information. I would then have moved on to the next topic, certain that getting something wrong in the past did not mean failure with the next topic. I would hope my viewers shared this philosophy. There's another principle that underlies this channel's approach. You'll notice that the videos will become more technologically advanced as time progresses. I plan to learn more about video apps and YouTube in general as I go along. I decided not to wait for mastery of video production technique before launching this channel, though. These conversations are too urgent to wait. I feel the same way about mastery of subject matter. We can't just sit back and let only the experts with doctorates discuss issues that pertain to practical sustainability concerns. We're all in this, not just the experts. So I have bits of knowledge to share, and so do you. My voice matters, and so does yours. I hope the videos on this channel provide solid advice and bring these conversations to a wider audience. Thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe.